So now, of course, now the question is going to be which other cars can we compare to this one? We can compare this car to the Pajero Sport, Ford Everest, and some, of course, the Land Cruiser 150. But you can compare it to it again.
We talk the truth, or just a brand for car lovers across the land.
My car journey did not start with a love of speed or shine. It started with frustration. I watched local brokers manipulate buyers. I saw mechanics cut corners. People paying too much for too little.
Why you know want to see?
Paso, Vitiz, Sienta, Spazio.
And I could not stand by while our car happiness was stolen from us. That's what lit the fire in me. I wanted to change the narrative, one ride at a time, to make sure everyone could get a decent car at a fair price, to do the inspections others skip, to share real, honest reviews, to give people the knowledge they need to make better choices. Because for me, it's not about the horsepower. It's not about the shine. It's simply for the love of cars. This show is not just about cars. It is about our cars. It is about our journeys. It's about our love of the ride. Welcome to For the Love of Cars.
If you're feeling good, the truth, or just a brand for car lovers across the land.
One of the things that all these cars have in common is that they have an interior that is comfortable without being comfortable, uncomfortable without being uncomfortable. You get? So when you sit in it, everyone thinks you're really comfortable, but you eventually you get to realize that this is not about comfort. This is about class. It's about durability. It's about being able to go long distances without feeling the load of the journey itself. And of course, the other capabilities that it has, the four-wheel drive, which is really powerful, the engine that will do long distances without getting tired, and the transmission that won't die. Toyota durability, obviously. Of course, when you open the car, the leather seats will welcome you. Now, I'd really want to see them heated, but they are not heated. But still they look good. And then they have perforations here, which means you'll not be sweating that much. The dashboard was redone because, well, someone did a facelift. And this was also redone. So that means, well, a lot of things were redone. And then of course it's automatic for the guys that don't know how to drive manual. We have eco mode, power mode, and then we have the four-wheel drive functions here as well. And then can I open this? Of course it's open. I love how it sounds. And then airbag. We have curtain airbags here as well. And then I'm sure we have curtain airbags in the back. I love the black feeling that you get, the dark feeling. You know, black comes with power. I think that's probably why the devil has been dressed in black all his life, because there is a kind of power that comes with him that God wants us to fear. Let's go in the back.
For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty roads to dreams we patrol. Reviews teams we break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love of cars, Uganda.
Now, when you come in the back, obviously, you'll be getting normal vibes of SUV. Normally, the people that sit here in the back, they sit a little bit higher than the driver. To get the feeling, you have AC in the rear, yeah, that gives you vibes. And then, you have curtain airbags here too. They are curtain, I love the black, and obviously you get a light here. You don't get AC in the rear here, wano wansi tebakuwa ofuna ya wano yokka yokka. And then this car has extra seats in the back, obviously. Do you want to see them? Do you want to see the seats that are in back? So that means this car is a 7-seater. Let me show you the back. Let me show you I love the leg room. I love the headroom. For the very tall people, they will not enjoy it. But let's see the back, the boot.
Welcome to the road where rubber meets the soul. For the love of cars, Uganda. On the streets, the story's right. All the new, they shine with pride. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, or Mazda.
Still, the boot opens the normal way, like that. And you have to lock these seats in place. You have to lock these seats in place. You take these plastics away, and then the seats will lock in place. Now, if you don't want these seats, obviously, you just lift them up, and then you have a plenty of boot. Now, some of you guys don't know. The spare tire, ebera wano ochitegeera. And I think basically that's it. If you don't want to have the seats there, you're going to lift them up like that and lock them there, and then you just replace these things there like that. And then you cover that, and then you have a lot of boot space there. Now, when we talk about ground clearance, you see this? This is about 226 millimeters. The Toyota Harrier has 190 millimeters. Now, one thing you have to understand about this car versus your normal SUV, this was not built for town comfort. This was built for rugged driving. Omuntu aliye Kasese, omuntu aliye Luchere, bayita Rushere, omuntu aliye Guru Kotido. This is your car. The Harrier is not your car.
For the love of cars, Uganda.
On the outside, I love how they did the black on the rims, on the side steps, and come up. They also have it on the roof here. That gives it a very good combination that if you do a 360 over here, you actually realize it's enough. Now, people complain about how tall this car is. So if you're a short person, you can actually step here as you get into the car. And just like that, you're no longer struggling to get into the car. There's one thing we haven't seen: the engine.
For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty roads to dreams.
One thing you need to understand about this car is that it was not built for horsepower, it was built for torque. This engine is a 2.8 liter diesel turbocharged, and it will give you about 177 horsepower compared to the Harrier, which gives you about 151 horsepower. But the torque is where the magic happens. This car will give you 450 Newton meters of torque. The Harrier will give you about 230. It doubles the torque of the Harrier. Do you know what that means? This engine was built to pull, to carry without effort. Kwegamba, bwoba onoonya mmoloka y'amaanyi ng'osobola otuuzaamu ebintu n'otikka ebintu n'oteekako biki n'olinnya olusozi, this will be your engine. This engine is also found in the Hilux. It's found in the newer, the J2, the 250 Land Cruiser. It's found in the 150 Land Cruiser. Some custom models have this very engine. Some Hino cars have this engine. Engine, obviously, it's nice, but if you don't take care of it, it will die. And when it dies, it will be costly. You need to give it good oils on time. Yeah, you need to clean the DPF regularly. You need to give it long distances. And emmotoka tebagivuga mu kibuga. Nti mbeera nti ndankolera bukoto. Kiba tekikole wegenda kufaako. Olina okuba nga at least once a week ogiwaako ku lugendo. Otherwise, the DPF will die. And when it dies, it's really costly to repair. Or ojja kwesanga ogitaddeko DPF off. I love how silent it is. You will almost think it's not a diesel. It's a very good engine. Now, the gearbox is a 6-speed automatic. It's not CVT, it is automatic. Kitegeeza oba ne gear mukaaga bw'oba ovuga highway eno emmoloka ekuwa omuliro ku muliro ng'ate tenywa mafuta. and it's diesel. Of course, it's 2.8 liter. Omwavu togisobola. And you lift it up like. Bonnet kwagala kuswaza bantu. Kati bonnet ennene. Eno gyesitula bwenti. Kankulaga amataala bwe gaaka. Gwe sigala awo. Those are parkings. Those are the lights. And that's full and that's dim. And that's full and that's dim. Let me show you double indicators. Abamu kumwe okanyiga. Ojirabye. Ojirabye wejoga. And then you want to put it at auto so that you just enjoy when it's dark, getekako gokka. When it's day, negejjako gokka. I love how the front looks. I love how the indicators bring out the majestic self of this Fortuner. You have these ones up here and then these ones down here, and then you have also on the side mirrors. No one will say I did not see the indicators go out. I love the black and white combination which comes with this car. It makes it look different, unique, and of course, kulia bulibi baby tugende ku bbala.
We talk the truth, not just a brand for car lovers across the land.
One, I love the manual knobs. I just love the feel. Of course, it doesn't really get to the Ford, but it's actually okay. Let me reduce the volume here. I love the feel. It you know, this is not a typical Hilux. This will give you a mixture of the normal SUV like the Harrier, and then it will give you what the Hilux would give you at the same time. So it's something, but it gives you a bit more comfort. It also brings you the off-road features. For example, when you look here, you have your diff-lock, you have the downhill assist, and then you have the traction control, and then you have a rotary knob here to help you switch to four-wheel drive high, four-wheel drive low. Yeah, and then of course the other things are top typical AC control, and I think that's it. And then we have the eco mode, we have the power mode for when you want to just experience. Now I'll definitely advise you to do with eco mode. Now this has a very, very popular, powerful engine. Now we're going to talk about that later. What do I love? I love it that it doesn't feel like a pickup truck. It feels like I'm driving a Harrier, but then it's as high as a Hilux. I love the power. This is a 2.8 liter diesel, turbocharged, and it's very, very powerful. It's very, very powerful. Now these cars, these diesel ones, now it has the beep you're hearing. It's a warning, and I'm going to go buy a battery for this key. I did inspect this car, and from the time we inspected this car, it had a challenge with the key, with sensing the key. And the challenge was a battery. So when I told the owner to go buy a battery, he went to the supermarket. Supermarkets don't have the grade of batteries that will actually do what we want to do. So I'm going to go buy a battery. So the beep is because the car doesn't detect the key, but that's okay. You'll go through it. Look there. Woo! I love the power. Now the Ford did have power, but this is 2.8 liters. It's by turbo, but this thing is something else. Now, if you get an engine that is also put in a car the caliber of a Costa, engine in running a Costa, so one of the reasons that people buy cars like this Fortuner is because it will give them power, it will give them control, it will give them presence on the road. And of course, now such cars would really look good if they were in manual, but of course people don't like to drive manual cars. They like to drive automatic because it gives them peace. I love the multimedia controls here. Yeah, it lets you control the volume of your radio like that, and you can tune, you can decide the mode if you want to answer phone calls. Yeah, and then if you want to like change what is displayed in the clock here. Yeah, now of course these are the things are really the basic things. Now this obviously is a four-wheel drive. Yeah, it's obviously four-wheel drive. Now while we were buying this car, we did have if the guys that saw this car, if you read the inspection report, you realize there is a mounting that we said that needed to be repaired on the propeller there. And yeah, so it hasn't been done. I think from the time the gentleman bought this car, the only thing he has done, which he did like four days ago, which is way ahead of the time that I did recommend the service to be done, it's only service. So I love how it feels. He hasn't really driven it that much. I am number 2 of the people that have driven this car, obviously, and I love the feel. The only thing I don't like about cars like this is that you have to be very responsible. You get, everyone expects you to be the responsible individual. You get, people never expect, like a person will drive a small Rawom and they'll act irresponsibly and no one will tell them anything. Drive this car and be irresponsible. But I look good in this car though, right? I do. I love the buckety feel of the seats. Yeah, I think you just get used to the car eventually. You just get used to the car. And I think that's the one thing that I've seen. I get used to the car after driving it for like 30 minutes. It becomes an ordinary car. So let's see how it goes up this hill. You remember our hill? So we have our car hill here. You see, we test this at this hill. We normally want to test the power. See. Look here. Moyo muveko oyo. Abo just baina fitina. Balabe moroka eyebbeeyi ne bakulaba ng'ogivuga ne banyiiga kati tulina kyabbakolera. Onyize. Have you angry? And I love how these cars handle the potholes. It's one other reason why people definitely buy these cars. They handle very well. I think, and this is something I don't like about most SUVs, it's that they are not as comfortable as we want cars to be. Because I think because of the setting of how the body and the chassis are built, they were not really built to be comfortable. They are built to give you capabilities to go wherever you want, whenever you want. Yeah, maneuver through all kinds of terrain. So they don't give you the comfort of the car, but even the car is not really that comfortable. So katina batu gambachi. Ojiraba. Gwe.